Coach, you're used to rain all the time over there in Orlando. It is a much less frequent occurrence here, yet wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
Oh, baby, he did. Garoppolo with the shit. That's what happened when you ain't know. She said, how does it feel to be 8-0 or something? He's like, it feels good, baby.
Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're on EA Sports.
That's that open door right there, what she's going to do next.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20
he said,
to the 23-yard line.
That nigga funny as hell.
Mommy got the good head. Shit funny as hell, dog.
That nigga retarded, bro.
Niggas be killing it in there, man. That's probably what it's shit.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Watch out, Will. Watch out. Bang, 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 bang. 6 guys. 6 guys.
Now a man who played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty.
They always called that something on me, man.
Marcus Gilbert, second-round pick back in 2011 out of Florida.
Stupid. Oh my fucking goodness. I can't do it. I gotta show it. Maybe.
From the gun, Kaiser. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd and 12. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Kaiser from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards on the play. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big time.
No gain
red
there on the completion.
Cheetos
2nd
on
and
the
10.
turkey.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. Now they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 2nd and 7.
I knew it, man. Damn.
Right near the goal
I tried to slide protection that way.
At the 1-yard line.
Couldn't even figure out the fucking button.
Strength of late, they know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he'll be brought down shy of
What
the
they
first
call,
down marker at the
man?
11. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30.
All right, fuck out of here. He stayed in bounds.
Well done on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
When the fuck did you switch to YouTube, huh?
Had to.
21.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Yeah, run your ass back in that middle.
Just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
21.
Garoppolo now. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Man, he be calling whole
Give him
shit.
14
All
on that
over
one,
him,
and a
man.
first down.
Don't let me get over there. Like, let me get over there.
You can get him to football.
All
He
that
can kind
shit,
of get
man.
lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Ah, damn, we be taking this.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So a first-quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Switch gears.
Kaiser now after the fumble recovery.
Damn, man.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Out of here, they coming in that bitch, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Oh, this blitz shit killing me, bro. Not picking up the blitzes, man.
They score the touchdown.
Hit your tight end.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about
your tight end.
Groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
You don't see it happen very often. It's the fucking tight end, man.
It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this.
What are you there for?
Cards against this guy in the locker room.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to it after the pick 6, Kaiser. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
56. Watch the run. They're running it. Switch.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be
he hurt anyway. Bye. Get your bum ass out the game. You a straight bitch.
Seahawk injured on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And he fires one incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Kaiser.
Man, he a bitch, man. Alright, man.
At the 38.
Like, for real. He thirsty as hell. Don't worry about it. We gonna go the other way.
It's a 49er touchdown.
We'll go the other way. Don't worry about it.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit.
Damn, I ain't hitting my nigga, and he wild.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block,
okay,
block them, wiggle, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Kaiser. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man.
They won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Kaiser now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. Now Rashad Penny. And he got
they don't hold no blocks, man.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Kaiser. It's caught. Lockett. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
This nigga threw the ball way away from who he was supposed to be throwing it to and everything. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall.
Man, they lying, man. That's a fucking 1st.
Short, no gain on
God damn, man.
That's going to lead him to 4th down.
It's a fucking 1st. Fuck up out of here.
Looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. Kaiser to throw for it on fourth. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Danny. 21. 56.
Garoppolo. And able to haul it in. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Have to hurt Brissett, man.
Here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breida. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Jesus Christ.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he hauls it in.
That's bullshit. You smoke-stepping, Diggs.
Marquise Goodwin. Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
That shit right. You fucking bum, bro. Like, you real life ass. Look at this game, man. Shit!
So with the
who the fuck is that?
Mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signal for it and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down.
That shit's so fucking weak, man. Come on.
Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Kaiser to throw it. He's going to get this to Austin complete.
Pussy ass nigga, man. He blitzing me, bitch.
6 to the 46.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here.
Man, where's that play at, man?
Combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Check. Crunch.
From the gun, Kaiser. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Jennings was the one he was looking for. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Nice move at the 40. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL.
You won't let me click on my man. You better not let me click on my man.
16.
I know that much. You better keep on that shit.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
And across the track,
cool as hell, man.
It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end.
Bullshit, man.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take this into the end zone for
trash,
San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Lucky my quarterback ain't here, boy. I swear to God, he's so fucking lucky, boy.
Come on now, let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lip your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted.
Man, I'm done, man.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
So weak.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Got the connection here to Bourne. 12 yards there on a first down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Kaiser so ass,
and this one just a chip.
We got no
and in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same.
No
the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. It's caught. Smith. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
21. Here we go. Hey, alert!
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And a flag comes
what
in.
They call?
Falls incomplete.
Oh, my.
Well, let's see who this is on. They've done a good job on these receivers. Pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. And maybe this penalty, this pass interference.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trent Taylor, his first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Shit weak as hell, man. No quarterback, man. Damn, bro. All right, bro. Fun.
What's going on, AJ? Jacory fucking y'all ass up.
Man, I got a 60 quarterback. Man, my quarterback hurt.
Offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter
You keep passing it,
Let's see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script
Got
to
no
start
choice.
Other teams just go, okay.
He throw that bitch anyway. He's stacking the line. I can't run the ball. He know I ain't got no quarterback.
Right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves
This shit is
momentum.
chess, not
See
checkers,
what they have
man.
up their sleeve.
G-ball.
Penny, a first down carry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
You gotta go to work in a couple hours. What's up?
From just shy of midfield, Kaiser flushed out right. And he finds Penny. And this will move the chains again. As
But he can make that throw. He funny as hell, boy. I swear to God, he's funny as hell.
Offensive lineman
Obviously, that's what he's supposed to be doing.
Man, hell no, that ain't what he's supposed to be
get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
That bitch is a dime.
With a nice throw.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Your running back tired as hell. Hope you don't give the ball to him.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check. No.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. And look at this for the second straight play.
Man, he can't get in there, man.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? From the gun, Kaiser.
He threw the ball, bro.
They push him back to the 34.
He threw the ball.
D4.
Like, damn, bro. This shit's stupid, man.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
Taking him so long to throw the motherfucking ball, man.
This offensive line, flat out,
let go of the ball.
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Oh, sure.
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly
Crazy
clear.
on bullshit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
I had to play that motherfucker so many times in playing field.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers
the
do,
comeback
in this
begins.
case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
Following the interception.
Bro, look at that shit. Like, damn, pick somebody up, man.
D Ford, he's the culprit,
bringing
and
more
that is
people than
now
you got
his
blocking.
13th sack of the season as his great year continues. To try again after the sack. Kaiser escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
What?
Tried to dial up
Oh,
the
with the possession catch.
third down. And Charles
with the possession catch.
Able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Oh, then oh no, man, what the fuck? Oh man.
Third and long for Kaiser. Short throw to Disley. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Kaiser on 4th down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Good catch.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there.
Right,
what a huge
the
pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, Kaiser.
Look at that nigga, man. Come on, man.
Incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's what he's doing.
Nice, bro.
Open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah,
oh my God, they made me throw the ball. Oh,
3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Okay.
On 3rd down, Kaiser. And he's not able to get away.
I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. That don't make no sense, man. Shit crazy, man. You don't even have time to get the ball off.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey,
this is sort of what you would call a
masks
put-away drive. Is it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from the team, their drive and will to come back.
Exactly how I feel. Fuck Breeder.
Right here. Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon.
He right back in there. Damn, only an elbow sprain, man.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
And I can't get over there. They won't let me get outside there. They so fucking gay, bro. Let me blitz. I'm blitzing outside. Everything is outside. Let me in there.
A big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know. She told me. Yeah, bitch, you better motherfucking do that, bitch.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Here again is McKinnon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Oh. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And
let me in there. Why he wasn't doing this in the first half? That's what be killing me. I want to sit up there and now y'all want to do this shit, man.
Widens this thing out even further
crazy,
here in the
man.
fourth.
You know this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they make me run it out. I called for a fair catch.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Damn, man. Why you have to get hurt, bro? You make all the necessary throws.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Kaiser now.
Bitch, that's pass interference.
Is down in the backfield.
Oh, you call holding? Come on, man. Y'all call so much gay shit, bro.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Oh, anything. Every game, man. Anything. He blitz every down. And I can't stop that bullshit, man.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. They run it with Carson. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Run right through his bitch ass.
They go play action. Kaiser. Flush to his. And he can't find anywhere to go.
Man, he like played the fuck out of me, man.
Richard Sherman, a sack on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
I do.
And I think we've got a hold here.
I ain't got to go right now.
For the moment. Let's see what our referee says. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
They don't close early.
They do.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And
that's bullshit, man.
Reception.
Oh, fuck out of here.
And this one will be returned.
Damn, she got to come down.
38-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
They close at fucking 6.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now McKinnon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, we gotta get to the ball, team. We gotta get to the ball.
They'll run it now with Juszczyk.
He run away from that nigga. He be so pussy.
It's a 5-yard
wait till everybody get back.
Short here with 3rd down.
We all gonna be Gucci.
It's our time. It's our time.
Better not press hype, bitch. Fuck this game.